Today we rose Parliament to the 10th of September for us to come back for the pre-independent Parliament, as well as we coincided Parliament recording the scheduled visit by His Holiness the Pope Francis. I just want to say thank you to all people right across our country. I do apologize for the extraordinary debacle that took place in Parliament this afternoon. Parliament is a house that is controlled by numbers. Number dictates all transactions of Parliament. Whether to come and sit in Parliament and Parliament convenes, that is dependent on a quorum, or Parliament transactions. Every vote that takes place in Parliament is conducted by vote. Even an aye or an aye is a vote that is taking place, and the Speaker's role is to sit in the chair, trying to coordinate where the majority favor is. And I just want to indicate to all of us that we've completed, as we said, 2 weeks of Parliament sitting. Some may say that Thursday is not included in the two weeks we said, but most of government business has been retired in what we wanted to do in this sitting, and so we've got Parliament to September. The much contested issue in terms of the submissions by VONC, I just want to ask our country, put the question back to those who fill in the forms. The 5 technical requirements of a VONC is prescribed. It's set in stone, it's set in law. The Speaker has no discretion on it. The Private Business Committee has no discretion on it. They just go through what is requirement of law, and requirement of the standing orders, and requirement of constitution. And so those are clearly outlaid. The Speaker has indicated that for clarity for the public to know whether he's in the right or the committee is in the right or wrong, he will go to court. And the government looks forward to join him in court, and we also appeal to opposition. They're certainly most welcome to go to court for clarity and for public records and for precedents to be established. Change of government or proposal to change government is no easy, lightweight matter. It is a core substantial constitutional matter. You're changing a government that sought mandate at the people through the election process. You want to change government, every 10 members must present to take control of Parliament and to change the government through the due processes. Now, it has become apparent, not just once, not twice, 3 times, or 4 times, today 5th time in a row. And if I was members of the opposition, we made mistakes in 5 consecutive attempts to fill in a basic form that goes towards fulfilling the requirement of law and standing order. And so the question should be put back to them in how comes they failed to do it correctly. In all 5 instances, and I am happy that the Speaker is going to the courts to clarify himself, and I want to advocate that the process is clear. Court only will clear whether the Private Business Committee was right or wrong. And Speaker is the chair of the committee. The committee did the findings. For instance, the issue of names. The name that is prescribed on the writs that is returned to the government house and to the Parliament is the name of the person that must sign onto the form. So I think they, from what we gathered along the corridors, there were about 6 breaches or 6 mistakes in the form that was submitted for today's Private Business Committee to deliberate on. So I want to inform our country, government is not running away. September is only 2 months down the line, and I did warn the opposition that this sitting is a 2-week parliamentary sitting. That notice went out a week earlier before Parliament convened. I said, if you want to do the vote of no confidence motion, do it properly. Do it properly, produce your number, and we go through the motions. And you know, the last opportunity for them to hold Parliament still and Parliament to sit on was when we called for adjournment. Numbers would have produced to stop the adjournment. You don't go fishing for numbers, produce your numbers, stop the adjournment, and change the course of Parliament sitting. Unfortunately, they did not have the numbers once again, officially for numbers. We had 69 that stood with government supporting the motion for adjournment. And I just want to appeal to our citizens nationwide. Don't get caught up in the play that is played by opposition. With no numbers, they continue to create nuisance in the public place. You talk about the constitutional rights, of course that is within their right, but that right comes at the back of majority number to change the course of government in this country. They failed in February, they failed again in May to produce the numbers. They can attempt again in September, but West, unfortunately, is disturbed in our country. Members of Parliament, Ministers of Cabinet, and the government needs to work, and so we've adjourned to September, facing independence, and in between now and then we will continue working in what we set out to do in as far as our 2024 work plan is concerned. I want to thank our members of the coalition, all coalition parties since we started 2024 have remained firm and together. Not just Pango Party that lost 12 of the 59, but more importantly, URP, SDP, People's First Party, People's Party, NA National Alliance Party, People's Movement for Change, the Melanesian Liberal Party, Melanesian Alliance, and of course the PNG Party that will join us. In government today, on strength, we are 76. The last time I said 77, and this 76 in the last count. So 76 out of a parliament of 110 means majority is on our side. We will get on with the business of doing work for our country.